What's up, everybody? It's Ocean Queen 12 here. My mental health isn't doing so well, y'all, so please keep me in your prayers because it is not looking good for me. Today, in the past few days, weeks, maybe, I don't know. All I know is I'm just not doing good and not it's not looking good for me. And I don't know what I can do. I've tried to get help, therapy, and all that. It doesn't work, and I'm trying to make more videos for y'all. Just get me up to at least 100 followers, 50 more followers is my goal at least. Because nobody really, I know a lot of you watch my videos, and I wish that y'all could watch my videos because I'm trying to get more people to watch when in reality it's just I've been going through a really rough battle, and I may not want to talk about it much because the only person I want to tell that to is the one person that I love with a passion. I know I don't want to give up on him. People think I should give up on him and find somebody new, but it's hard. And all I want to do is be attached to him at all times, and it's very hard. When we got so close, we fell in love so hard and so fast that it breaks. My heart aches for myself, but it's also because I have experienced a death from somebody, and I will not explain who or what. It's just hard, and I need prayer because I'm trying to be strong, and it's really hard to be strong. It's really hard to be strong when a lot of things have been going on, and I just find it hard when all I do is struggle with my depression, and I have been very open with that. I'm very open with how I feel because y'all deserve to know what's going on and I'm trying to be a good YouTuber, but it seems like I'm failing because only 3 people per video ever see my videos, and I will pretty much tell you about my experience, so hopefully that gets more views. I grew up with I grew up in a good family. Nothing ever happening. Our family being close. And then something happened. I think when my grandfather passed, it hit us. It's just been really, really like hurting when my nana, she wasn't the same after his death, and then he died when I was 6 years old, and I felt that pain. I still feel it to this day. Like I remember bits and pieces to him, and then 2 years later, let's see, so he died in 2011, so 2 years later, my aunt died. She was killed unjustifiably killed. She was mistreated up there. And that is not something I can easily forgive. And I still haven't really had that heart to forgive a hospital for mistreating my aunt and killing her like they did. And that was the second loss. And then, let's see, so that was in 2013. And then 3 years later, my aunt that I was very, very close with, she passed away. And that was, I will just say this, that was self-inflicted. Because, of course, she had borderline personality as well. I have that too. She was an alcoholic, she was a drug addict, and she really was trying to get clean. It's just her mental health was there too. Her mental health is like really, really bad. And after she passed away, which that was actually a horrible time for me too, because that was before my 13th birthday. And 13 is a significantly bad number for me because of all I went through. Because my aunt died April 13th, 2013. And then my aunt died April 13th, 2013, the one that was in the Ruby Memorial. But the one that passed away in 2016, she died before my 13th birthday, which is a very significantly bad number for me due to the fact that there's so much bad luck for me. And it sucks because I want to break that bad luck curse, and it's very hard. But enough of the number 13. And then, let's see, so my Aunt Suzanne died years and years later whenever I was working at McDonald's. And then in June, like maybe a year or two later, my Aunt Elisa passed away from liver failure from drinking a lot. And that one still hurts me because that was back in 2023 when I was dating my ex, and we were on the phone, and my mom knocked on the door and came in and told me the news, and I was not the same. And that was on me and my ex's anniversary, June 9th of 2023, and we would have been together then. We would have been together since we were together for a couple months. No overthinking. For me, no overthinking, no arguments for that long. And I was like, hell, I thought that I had found the one, and I can admit I've done some stupid shit in the past, and cheating on him was pretty much the worst thing I've ever done. Not really the worst thing I've ever done, but I can admit my mistakes. I was a teenager, 19 at the time, and I learned that if you cheat on somebody, it has a way of coming back and haunting you. And it still haunts me to this day, and it's been 3 years without him. But my mental health hasn't been the greatest at all. I lost my best friend due to cancer, stomach cancer, I should say, and then another one, one to brain cancer and one to stomach cancer. And it has not been easy for me because I'm losing every one of my friends, and I cannot do anything about it, which is the worst part. Which is the worst part, that I cannot do a single thing about it, and it haunts me. Like, it comes back to haunt me. It just breaks my heart that all I feel is nothing but pain and misery. And it hurts, because all I want to do is feel that love and affection. Because I know that I know that everyone experiences loss, but not everyone experiences BPD. And people think that I do this all for attention. It's not. It's another way I'm trying to get help. It's my final attempt at getting help for everything that I'm going through. And it doesn't seem like anybody cares what I'm going through because I feel alone. I can't get help. I can't get therapy. And people be like, you should get help. Well, I try. I've been in mental institutions and it doesn't help. It really doesn't. Because, like, it helps temporarily, but I can't just keep getting myself sent back to the hospital. Like, it's not like I know that I can get help someday. I know I can. Just people underestimate my mental illness. They think I could control it easily, but I can't. It's not easy. And if there's anyone who's watching my YouTube video, then it's not easy. It really is not easy because I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend that it's not because it's not. And I know I died, but you know, it's okay. But mental health is important. I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, it's the most important health that anybody can have. Because mental health pretty much also can affect the body. And what nobody understands is mental health affects your body in ways that, like, if you have ever been broken-hearted, it will start affecting the heart. If y'all have ever heard of broken heart syndrome, that is indeed a real fact. It is a real thing that affects the heart. And it always happens when an intense love, if you get like brokenhearted and like I'm surprised I haven't even gotten broken heart syndrome because how many things I've been through. And people think I do this for attention. No, it's a cry for help. Okay. Like I go through a lot and people think, oh, she's just saying that to get attention. Oh, she's just over dramatizing everything. I'm not. I have borderline personality and it really needs to be addressed. It's not it's really it's not a good thing. Like I miss having my smile. My smile meant everything. Like I used to be so happy and free and then suddenly it gets ripped out of me. And that's what BPD does. It takes everything from you until it takes your life. And I'm not saying that to just say it. I'm saying it because it's true. Mental health matters too, not just physical, but mental health also matters. And it affects people. Like depression makes me not want to eat. Like I barely eat anymore because it takes everything out. And then you lose people that you absolutely never wanted to lose. And they get tired of it. I mean, some guys don't give up on the people that they love for BPD, but it affects men and women sometimes differently. I know it affects me a lot worse than it does my family, and that is what sucks. when all I wanted to do is not be affected by the BPD. I'd rather not have to worry about this stuff when all I wanted was to be treated like love, and it's hard for me because I've been through abuse after abuse after abuse. Maybe not with my family, but with an ex. Abused me. One abused me physically, one abused me mentally and emotionally, and I have been through, being, I can't exactly go into it, but I've been essayed. Just, like, and I never consented, that's the thing. And it's horrible to think about when all I want to do is be there for people. It's hard because all I want to do is be there for people, but some people just have, people just, like, react different, and that's okay. It's okay to be different. I just know that someday there will be a cure for the kind of mental illness I have. And one of these days, and if I'm alive to see that, which I really do hope that there will be hope for me, I just don't know when that will be, because lately I just have given up on hope of ever finding that. I mean, being happy again. It sucks because all I want to do is feel like I belong somewhere. And people lie to me and say, "Oh, you're important too. And you are loved and wanted." It just, like I said, people react differently to their mental health, and that's okay. And I know people. I will not say exactly who because I'm not gonna give their names out at all, but I know people who suffer from PTSD, complex, yeah, exactly. But mental health it's a much more difficult kind of hurt. Like, physical pain is not as bad as the mental pain. Being stuck in your own head all the time, it is exhausting. It is tiring. It is like being in a prison. Your mind is like a depression. It is like a prison with no light, only darkness, only pain, only suffering. It's hell. It is pretty much how I see the lake of fire of hell. Because I know in the Bible, the lake of fire isn't actually the lake of fire, it's just tormenting them. And I'm already struggling here. I don't want to struggle down on hell. But if you decide to end it all, don't. And also, if people say that people ending their lives is going to hell, that's not true. That really is not true. Yes, ending the life is a sin, and yes, God created everything and even you, but that doesn't mean you're going to hell for ending it. Mental health is important too. Just mental health is very important, and it's very important that um like you identify what the mental illness that you have, and then get it treated right away. And yes, it will take a long time to get it treated. It is a challenge, because I'm still going through that challenge. It's just people are different, and I struggle and I'm hurting right now as we speak. It's just people don't understand the mental illness until they have it. You cannot never understand. Like, you can never understand what someone's going through. You can never understand their pain until you've experienced it. And it hurts, it really does. It really hurts when people don't. It really hurts when no one understands what you're going through. But just know you are not alone. And if anyone wants to hear the song, you are not alone. I am here with you, though you're far away. I'm here to say you are not alone. I don't know. But that song is pretty much Michael Jackson's, like, I feel like Michael Jackson just knows pretty much. He used to struggle with mental health too. It's like, people struggle, and it's okay to ask for help. I know I tried to. It's hard when I have some mental health. When all I want is to be cherished and loved, and lately it has been hard since I don't really have people to talk to about it, and I really don't like facing all of this alone. But I guess I don't have a choice. I really don't have a choice. I don't have anyone to rely on. They say rely on God, but and I know I can't give up trying to rely on Him. But it's hard, you know? And I don't want anyone to suffer the way I do. And it's killing me, but, you know, sometimes I gotta deal with the bad by myself. And I wanna get help. It's just really hard on me right now when I keep losing people in my life that I cared about. And recently, I think this morning, I lost a friend of mine. He pretty much died in his sleep and stuff, and it hurts because all I want to do is be there, and it hurts because when people die around me, I just feel like I'm the bad luck. You know, I want to be there for people, but people will, like, isolate themselves. And I also have to remind myself that that's how people cope. People cope at different ways, and sometimes you gotta train your brain to, people train their brains differently. And I find it hard to. Especially when I overthink about everything in life. And I don't like that. I want to feel like I can vent to somebody without them either judging or leaving. It's just when I try to vent to people, they don't stay. They leave. And I never know if I'm going to I never know if I'm gonna be rejected or if I'm gonna be or if I'm gonna be yelled at for feeling how I feel and stuff. So I never know when someone's gonna be there for me or not because I know that people do suffer that people suffer too, and I also have to realize that not everyone can be there for me when I'm at my lowest point, and I hate knowing that. It's just because I struggle with the mental health really bad, and I guess I didn't know I went through my childhood trauma when I was little. But I don't know if it's because how many people I've lost or what. I don't know how I got BPD because I have a good family. I have my family with me, and I crash out on them all the time, and I don't want to do that. I just I always lose. To this part, y'all. If somehow I could actually survive for once, I'm just and I am aboard this ship, this boat. Hopefully I win, 'cause I never really win in life. For once, let me win, bruh. So far, I'm winning. See, I never win. Period. Like, I'll never win these things. And I guess that's fine too. It's just, I'm really struggling with winning anything. Because, like, this game sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but, you know. That's all for today on Fortnite, y'all. Just, if I don't make videos for a while, just know it's because my depression is really bad and I can't always, and I want to make my mental health go away.